Welcome to this 10-minute video tutorial of Vivolead. In this video we will show you how to use Vivolead, as well as we will show you how to make a simple customer registration. Once the app has been installed on your mobile device, you will see the following green screen. At the top we have a start button, and at the lower right side of the screen we have an orange button which will take you to the settings area of Vivolead. We will however not cover the settings area in this video, as this is covered in another video. Let's begin by pressing the start button at the top. This will take you to the first screen layout of Vivolead. At the top you can see we have 6 buttons up here. We have contact, we have products, we have info, drawings, media and actions. At the first screen, which is the contact screen, we have all the contact details, meaning company name, first and last name and email. And at the lower section we have a business card import feature combined with an OCR scanning feature. The OCR scanning process is covered in another video. So once you have the customer's contact details in place, you can move to the next section and indicating the product interest by pressing the products button at the top. That will take you to the area where you have a possibility to select by clicking off the interested categories that the customer is interested in, just by checking off here. You can select and you can deselect, whatever you like. The next button is the info button up here. In here you can specify the priority of the customer, what kind of information he wants for the future, either digital or printed materials. What type of customer is it? Is it a new customer or existing customer? Does the customer have any kind of urgent needs? Is an offer or visit or call necessary? What is the business potential of the customer? There's a drop down menu here where you can actually specify any kind of figure you like that fits the customer needs. You can also specify if the customer would like to participate in your surveys or if the customer would like to receive your newsletter. And these informations are very, very important for you once you have further follow-up in your CRM system back home. The next button at the top is a drawing. In here you can actually capture an image of, it could either be a sketch or a drawing or something that the customer would like to show you that you would like to keep in a safe place and relate it to the record. So just by pressing the camera, you can activate the camera of the device, and I can place something here that I would like to take a photo of. Now this is my iPod, and I check here, press use photo, and now you will see that the photo has been imported to the app, and this is how it works. And you can also type a small note down below here if you like, and you can take that for 2 images. Let's just skip this for now. The next button is media, and in here you can select a number of catalogs for your client that you would like to send to him with an active link in. And the only thing you have to do is to select the catalog that you would like to send to your client, and once it is selected, it has a bold green indication showing that it is selected. And you can do the same with web pages, where you can also go in and select a number of important web pages that you think would be of value for your client. Finally, we have digital files. In here you can send links for digital files that you have placed on, let's say, YouTube. It could be a video presentation, it could be an online PowerPoint presentation, or any other digital file that would be of interest for your client. Once all these selection has been done, you can press the action button at the final end here. In this area you can send a confirmation mail to the customer just by pressing one button here. And why don't we do this right now so we can see how this works. You can either choose to reply back to the customer in a number of languages, but if this check mark has been made here, you will only be able to reply back to the customer in the language of which the app is running. So let's say that we would like to reply back in English in this case, because this is the language for the app right now. I can just press the send confirmation email to customer. The next thing that happens here is that I can actually copy one of my colleagues that I've inserted before in the settings area here. But for this demo, I'll just skip this part and press continue. What happens now is that the app will automatically generate an email for your visiting client saying, "Dear John Smith, thank you for visiting our stand during the Euroshop. We look forward to telling you much more about what we can offer your business, and we have noted that you have particularly interest into the following product categories." And then the app automatically lists those product categories that we ticked off in the app before. And later on it says you can download or read or view all product information according to the below links. And then you have the special links here for the brochures, we have for the web pages, and we have down below a YouTube presentation that we also would like to send to the client. And the email ends with saying we will urgently follow up on your request, and so on and so. And we will get back to you. And you will also notice that the signer of the email is the sales guy who the customer has been spoken to. So this is a kind of a personal email. And at the very bottom you can see that there has been enclosed a PDF file, and this is something that you can insert in the settings area of the app, and that will automatically go out to the customer. So you are sure that no matter what the customer has been interested in, he will get your official catalog, at least for him to look into. For this demo, I will just skip sending it, but otherwise the only thing that the sales guy has to do is actually just to press the send button up here in the top right corner, and off this mail goes to the client. And remember, you will always get a copy of the mail into your own email box, so you know exactly what has happened. You will also notice that there is a small date stamp down here, and this just indicates that you have sent this confirmation email to your client on the 22nd of February 2017, and there is also a small check mark here. Besides the very convenient confirmation mail, you can also send a standard offer to your client, or you can send the newest newsletter. You can invite to a customer event. You can report the current customer as a PDF file. You can arrange a meeting, or you can also actually synchronize to your CRM system. This is of course an additional feature that we can do for you on demand. It takes some investigations to find out how to do this, but we have done this for many customers, and this means that everything, when you synchronize from the app, you will synchronize directly all your contacts into your CRM system, and then you can skip the export and import feature that you normally would do. If we go back to the first contact screen again, here, you will notice that in the top of all screens there is always a name and a company name, which corresponds to this name down here. And this is on all the slides. No matter where I'm standing in the app, you will always see the company name at the top, so you always know who you are selecting catalogs for, who you are taking pictures for, and so on. If the client for any reason are bringing any colleagues with him, you can actually register it also them by pressing this icon up here. And now you can go in and specify the name of one of the colleagues that this main contact has been bringing along with him. In this case, I'll just skip this and close the menu. But this is how it works. Up in the top left corner, there's a small black button. If you press this one, it brings forward a green curtain. on which there is a number of functionalities that has been built in. The first one is a place where you can add a new lead, which is similar to the orange button over here. You can also check all your customer leads that you have been talking to until now. So by pressing here, you get a second menu to the right where you can actually go in directly and see specific details about a specific customer. I only have 2 records now, but this could be unlimited number of records in here, and you can actually scroll down to see more records if that's possible. I'm just going to pull it forward again. Then we have a backup today button. This means that any customer registrations within the app that has not yet been backed up will automatically be picked out and backed up as an Excel sheet and sent to your email address. And this is a very convenient feature. You can do it whenever you like. If you forget it for some reason, then you will at 3 o'clock on every day at the show floor, you will be reminded, and the app will say to you, you have forgotten to back up all your records. Would you like to do this now? And then you have an option of saying yes, and then it automatically backs up all records. We cannot point out how important it is for you to really back up all your records, not all the time, but at least once a day, so everything is kept in a safe place. The next button we have, or function we have below, is backup all, and this is a backup function that will take a copy of all your registrations within the app. And this is normally something you do after the show has finished, so you can get a complete trade show report of all your customers' individual registrations. Down below where it says total, you will are given a total overview of your performance at the show. It will tell you something about the total customer leads you have, number of clients who has said that they would like to receive your newsletter. Next one, survey, the same thing, and also meetings. How many meetings have you been planning? And you can also see the percentages of the customer priorities and so on, and how many customers are new or existing customers. And this is a very interesting feature that you can check from time to time, so that you are at least at the top of the selling list. I'll just close it now and pull it forward again. And then finally we have the delete button here. So if you want to delete a record, you can press here. You are being warned about this, so you cannot by accident delete a customer account in here. At least that will be you will be warned not even once but twice. The other functionalities down here is links to our settings area, and finally you can exit the app by pressing the X button down here. So this is more or less how Vivolead has been built, and as you can see, this is very easy to use. Maybe I should in fact also show you how to make an export of all records. The only thing you have to do is actually just to press the backup button, and you can see that the Vivolead ad automatically creates an Excel file here, and you can just press the send, and then it goes straight to your own email address up here. And for this tutorial, I just press the cancel button up here because I don't want to do that. But this is how easy actually it is to use Vivolead. If you have any further questions or would like to see some other video tutorials, we refer to our webpage vivolead.com. Thank you for taking your time to see the video.